Hey guys, the second question for the evening was from Diane, and she actually asked when you look in Mark chapter 2, verse 26, she said it looks like Jesus may have got it wrong. So I'm going to read the portion, which is actually verse 25 and 26, and then we're going to look at the story that he's talking about and then discuss it. It says this in Mark 2:25. But he said to them, have you never read that David did what David did when he was in need and hungry, he and those with him, how he went into the house of God in the days of Abiathar the high priest, and ate the showbread, which is not lawful to eat except for the priest, and also gave him some to those who were with him. So we're going to look back at this is actually out of 1 Samuel chapter 21, and it's a little bit further down, but I want you to hear the whole thing so you can hear where she's coming from. It says, so David said to Elimelech, or I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Ahimelech, don't make fun of me, Ahimelech, the priest, the king has ordained me on some business and said to me, do not let anyone know anything about the business on which I send you or what I have commanded you. And I have directed my young men to such and such a place. Now, therefore, what have you on hand? Give me 5 loaves of bread in my hand, or what can be found. And it says, the priest answered David and said, there is no common bread on hand. And basically, he gave him the bread that was there. And so here's the issue that comes up and why it's a problem, besides the motorcycle outside, which you might hear, is that it seems to me like he's talking about 2 different people. And what we need to know is that that Elimelech was the dad and Abiathar was the son. So a lot of times when you talk about who these people are, you got to remember that the Bible is going to sometimes use both people as being part of what's going on. So like it says, Ahimelech was the priest who gave it to him, but Abiathar was the priest later, right after that. And so they use son and father together. The other thing is this, honestly, the New Testament may give more details. So what we know is that the Bible says in the Old Testament that Ahimelech gave him that, and Abiathar right after that became high priest. So what he's actually saying is in the days of Abiathar. It may have been that the son, with the authority of his dad, went and got the actual bread for him and gave it to him. So, and that's why God says, or why Jesus says in the New Testament that Abiathar gave it to him, because Ahimelech may have said, yes, you give that to him, not a problem. But then he would have said, son, you go get it. And so neither one contradict the other. Jesus was not wrong. I'll even say this. Jesus probably gives us a detail of the story that we didn't have that proves that he was God. All right, so I hope that answers your question.